First you survive what happened. Then you survive the survival. If you're lucky, you can start living again.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. This one we're going to be talking about a brand new teaser that just got released for Season 3. They've been dropping these every single week, I've noticed, now that Dead City is on. I don't know if they'll do these every week, but we're seeming to get a lot of teasers now for this third season. We know that the third season is going to be releasing fall of this year, probably September if it matches up with the release date of Season 1 and Season 2. Now, this is a really interesting teaser. It's another 20-second one. It's not like a massive one or anything, but we have some pretty interesting footage in this one that I did want to talk about. One of the first ones is Daryl riding off in a massive storm. Now, I've talked about this in videos before. I think that's one of the last scenes of this season, which is actually shocking that they put that in the teaser. I remember hearing that there was the final day of filming Daryl Season 3, and Norman was on the bike driving off into a rainstorm, basically. So I'm assuming that's from the finale, which is crazy that they're showing that in the promo. But yeah, I believe that's one of the last scenes that they filmed of the season. So that's kind of a fun fact if anybody doesn't know. Now, there's a couple other clips. There's that new villain dude, that new Dutch Vanderlyn looking guy. He looks like Dutch Vanderlyn from Red Dead Redemption, I can't lie. He looks literally just like him. He also looks like Comic Book Governor a little bit, if anybody kind of notices that. I always found he kind of did. He's our main villain this season. I have a very good feeling about that. I'm not sure what his role will be, in particular what his motive will be, but, we'll see, of course, as we go into it. But there is a few clips that I did like. There's like Carol, she's like covered in blood and stuff like that. You got her and Daryl that are kind of standing there looking out at like the sea and stuff. Now, again, we don't know how they get to Spain. That's one thing that we kind of aren't really aware of yet. We just know that they do eventually, you know what I mean? Probably by episode 1, maybe episode 2 at the latest, and then they end up there, and then they're trying to figure a way out, how to get out of this whole situation, right? So that should be interesting. Now, there is a few clips. There's one of like Daryl, he's got like his hand out, he's like doing a signal or something, so there's that. There's also a sequence where you see Daryl kind of like just standing there, you know what I mean, kind of like just, kind of standing with Carol. You got a few fight scenes. We got them like in the street clearing some walkers. I don't know if this is in England or if this is in Spain. I would figure it's England, but again, it's, hard to kind of pick it apart, but, it's somewhere. Again, this show moves countries all the time. It's hard to tell where is what, but... or what's where, I guess I should say. Now, in terms of a few of the other clips we do also have another scene of Carol where she's kind of like standing there. She's, again, like kind of covered in blood, and it looks like she's potentially riding Daryl's motorcycle, so I'm not sure what the reason is for that. You got some good dialogue between the two of them. You got some good clips, some good action sequences here and there. You got some walkers involved. It looks good. It really does. But again, I've said that. Season 3 has looked good. All the teasers and all the promotional material we've had so far, it's looked really good. I'm sure we'll get our main trailer probably in July at Comic-Con, and if we're going based off of what happened last year, we'll probably get our release date probably within a few weeks. I would assume we'll know specifically when this season's releasing. Either that or they're going to wait until 208 to Dead City and then drop the release date of Daryl Season 3 there. Or they could, I guess, wait extra long and wait until the Comic-Con trailer in July and then release reveal the date there. They could do that too, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm pulling for it. I'm hoping it's good. Dead City Season 2, I've enjoyed so far. Hopefully Daryl this year is good as well too. Again, it's the matter of just how many seasons are we going to get of these spin-off shows before they decide to finally wrap these up and hopefully merge things in some way, shape, or form, because if we're not merging things, then what the hell is the point of this, right? That's kind of the question. So again, we'll have to see. But in terms of at least the general look, it looks fresh, it looks unique, it looks exciting. I am just kind of hoping that they, do a good season here, that they don't screw up like they did Season 2, because I think Season 2 really did screw a lot of things up. I think they really wasted a lot of potential. So I'm hoping that Season 3 can get back to, some enjoyable entertainment, and hopefully start setting up for Daryl going back home. Probably not, but it would be nice, right? It would be nice. So yeah, that's kind of my general thoughts on this. We'll kind of give our thoughts on these teasers as they kind of go. I don't do too many videos on Daryl, as I'm sure you guys have noticed lately, just because my focus is on Dead City and honestly on a lot of other entertainment in general. But you know, I'm checking in on it every now and again, and every time we get new footage, we will give our thoughts on it because, you know, it is new footage. You know, new footage is new footage. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe and you don't miss any of the videos. Sure, follow me at Dan's Views Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.